this. She's a two-way freak, a two-way freak. She beaming up your boys for her.
Hey everyone on social media, I want you to join me today and watch the album lights, interactive comment up, and so many voice chats. Steve Lau.
There should be an foundational show. No, I'm in the basement. So I'm there. Shmuel is a gooner, huh? I don't even know. Isn't the gooner the guy who sort of whacks at the porn and then stops himself or something? But I'm not a gooner.
Side
He
day.
has compound media credits. His credits on your goddamn. You have no. I'm emotional. I'm emotional.
I don't like him, but I like his side where it is. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, he has a sort of disjointed jaw. It's a double-jointed jaw, and my boyfriend's
You know
locked
what they
out.
say about chicks with big noses, right?
Tell me.
Giant labia.
Totality for $2.
Your
Tom,
asshole.
Can you name the? Come on, Tim. Can you name the D-verse DDFs we should know? Let's back down. Let's just back. Let's
Fuck you! Stop beating your horn! Fuck your family! Fuck your mother!
Sometimes through a debate like that, though, you know, people can really end up squashing it. I've seen it happen. What's up, Shmuel? Oh, your camera wasn't following
We're
you?
not making you, take it up the poop chute or,
All right. You know what time it is. That's right, it's Lou Live. Yeah, baby. You know what that means. Throw them L's up. All right. Yeah, we doing it, baby. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Let's check and see, is this working? Sounds like we're good. All right. Hey. How you doing? How you doing? Huh? Hey. How you doing? Throw those L's up if you feel me, if you smell me. We're here. We're putting them up. That's an L. That's an L right there from Mint Diggity, if that is your real name. This is Stevie Lou, and we are going into the Dixon Hole. That's what this show is called. Into the Dixon Hole. No, just kidding. Not that. We're not going to do that. Hello, AB. Thank you, Ted E. Checking in. Congrats, Stevie. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate the congratulations. I did have a tremendous win this week. If you've been paying attention, had wonderful content that was made. By the way, I'm Stevie Lou. I don't know if you're new and you're just checking in for the first time. That's me. And I am waiting on our special guest interview today. Looks like they're running behind a little bit, possibly. So we're going to just keep rocking and rolling. We're coming here live and direct from Luniversal Studios here in Hollywood, Florida. And we're going to just talk about some stuff, I guess. That's what we do here. I got the chat going for all my chat friends, and yeah, we're doing it. No one else is live. Just be real. What's going on is that there's just no one else live on the Dabbleverse dashboard right now. So I said, let me get in there and make something happen. So we're doing it. We're here. Get your stretches going. If your body's ready. Johnny Chopsticks wants to know, how much did Ice love Ski Mask? That's a great question. We'll have to get into that. What the fuck is the loud breathing? Am I loud breathing? We could hear your awkward breathing? Seriously? Oh, was that me beforehand? I don't know. What kind of puppets you got? Sam Bibley and I have a really spectacular project in the works. It was possibly supposed to be last week, and some things came up, and just hold tight, folks. And if you have any puppets in your world, in this Dabbleverse, bring them to me so I can take a look. My friend here, Penny, the Big Hurt's wife. That's Penny right there with her puppy. Penny just absolutely rocketing up the charts in the Dabbleverse universe. I've said this multiple times. You could find me on record saying this very much so, that I am Team Penny. Where I wish I'm like, your boy Stevie Lou. This is the team that I play with. This is the team that I'm on. Okay? If there's any questions as to what team I'm down with, I think that answers it. Now, if that were a bag of H, if I went back over here and grabbed a bag of H and I pulled that out, then I think you know what team I would also, what I would have been on. But that's not the team that I'm playing for. No way, no how. Not my kind of ball game. I'm down with Team Penny. And I'll tell you what. This is big news. This is big. Drum roll, please. Can we get a producer? Where is my producer? He's back there. Or they are back there. I don't want to say he or they. But can we please get a producer? Why is that's low? Isn't that? That's pretty low. Or am I just high? Can someone tell me if I'm high or if it's low? Fuck, it's one or the other. But yeah, thank you very much. All right, what I was trying to say there is that I've been Team Penny for a long time, but as of today, I'd like to publicly announce that I am also Team Dork. So, yeah. No, thank you. I'm 100% now. Also, Team Dork. I was holding out. I wasn't really sure, but after the news this week that came out and his wonderful appearance on MLC, the guy really brought it. He had the opportunity to shine, and shine he did. So, big hurt if you're watching out there, Big Dork. The Lunatics are now officially aligned with both Penny and the Big Dork. For a while, I was just only Team Penny. All right, let's just move on. It's a tandem thing. So I'm sure they're really happy, hyped to hear that. I'm sure NJ Ranger wants me to mention that you could go to dabbletip.com/Lou if you'd like to support the channel. Send a dabble tip. You could do a voice. You could do a tip, regular voice chat or super chat thing. I don't. But I know NJ Ranger is probably monitoring this right now and taking notes and sending them back to Flimsy because that's the kind of relationship that they have. Everybody needs an NJ Ranger in their life to be a little chat tattler, as I've been accused of being before by the one and only Pat Dixon. Called me a chat tattler, as a matter of fact. Pat Dixon doing well, as you can see. Pat Dixon in the intro today. Thank you again to Sam Bibley for doing just stunning work out there. Yeah, I got to get, I'm going to probably going to redo the intro. I just threw something together a while ago. And hello, AB. Hello. And then hello, Gina Bobina. Look at that. Now, this is interesting here. DLDL SLL SK SAKKAA says no pillow Dixon. Hey, it's been over a week since the whole Pat Dixon green screen failure, we'll call it. There was a epic green screen failure on Pat Dixon's part, which showed off his bedroom that he streams from every day, smoking cigarettes and drinking Red Bulls while urinating in a jar. Now, I'm sorry, but if you're sitting there in your bedroom, mind you, your barren wall bedroom, and you're just chain smoking cigarettes every day while you do shit streams with Bob Levy, drinking Red Bulls to the point where you got to piss in a jar underneath your area, there's got to be some sort of odor that's coming out. Now, go with me here. I know this is a bit of a jump to conclusions, but I'd be pretty sure that Pat Dixon's apartment smells like fucking Satan. It smells like Satan. So the fact that the guy is in there doing his thing every day, fucking streaming to every motherfucker who wants to give him the link, it's not good, Pat. It's just not good. And we wish you well. We wish him well. Let's see what's going on. Okay, still waiting on our guest. Checking in backstage every once in a while to see if they are there, but not yet. Okay. She's got the link, though. She's got the link. But yeah, let's keep moving down the line. Here we go. Slapjaw. Timothy Smallwood. Thanks for the 2 for Lou. Thank you. Timothy says, you live in Florida now? I thought New York. No, Timothy, that was a little thing I did there. I call this studio here Universal Studios, which is located in Florida. from my childhood, there was always like Nickelodeon. They would do that. They would talk about this is filmed in front of a live artist studio audience in Universal Studios in Hollywood, Florida. I think, right? That's what I was referencing there. So I apologize if I caught you off guard. I am still a New York City resident for now. For now. I don't know. Sending a message here. Bong Lung? What is that, a fucking threat? You think I take threats around here lightly? I know we've already brought one breaking news into this program, but let's do two. That's how I'm feeling today. Breaking news. This is exciting too. Stevie Lou cleaned his bong. Look at that. Look at that. This is, if you've been following along and watching, you would know how gunked up that thing gets. And if you know anything about anything, you know that it's not easy to clean the bong well. So pretty exciting over here to be able to take a real nice, fresh, clean bong hit. And look what I have over here. Woo! So maybe I will take a bong hit there. Garrett didn't even super chat, and he's getting his money's worth there. Thank you very much to all of the support that we get here in Luland. This is just clearing. At the very least, I need you to hit that subscribe button. Just subscribe at the very least. That's free. If you want to join up on the membership, there are multiple levels. The easiest way is to become a Little Lou member and then open up those membership tabs, accept gifted memberships from this channel. You want to have that option open because we do have very generous people who come here and throw up. They show support to Stevie Lou. It's crazy. I, in my wildest dreams, could not have imagined that people out there would say, "Okay, hey, let's chew on some Stevie Lou fat over here, and we'll throw him a buck or two." It's just, So thank you very much for making this happen. All of you coming through week after week. Some of you know me from Compound Media. Some of you might know me from the Kevin Brennan program, but nonetheless, we're doing it. Stevie Lou, get Clearwater Chad on with Ice if you can. She likes him. I mean, are you reading my DMs? How the fuck are you reading my mind? Because he definitely has the link to. Let me. Oh, that's right. It shows you when people come in. KB, my lady, says, killing the game. Thank you very much. And then my homie Biscuit for Life. Let's listen to some Biscuits today, because when you're B4L, it be like that. Enjoying some of the new shows. I know everybody's hating on the new shit, but I personally kind of like what I'm hearing these days out of the end of that summer tour this year. I think Marlon is starting to finally get it. And I think the coolest thing out of all, and this is literally just a one-on-one conversation I'm having right now, is that you hear Marlon singing a little bit and during certain points. I heard him singing during Tricycle a couple of weeks ago, and then I heard him singing on House Dog Party Favor, doing the City Boys Out of His Mind again. Oh yeah, I was like, who the fuck is that singing right there when I was listening? And it was fucking Marlon. So that shows that he's becoming more comfortable with the material, and I like that. So Voltaire 325. Thanks for the 5-4. Woo. Thank you. You are the only one who handled Stuttering John correctly when he threatened you. You're embarrassing yourself. Nobody is scared of you. Well done. Thank you, Voltaire. That's very kind of you. And going back to that moment, two things that I'll never forget, and I think most of you who are into this shit would say the same. Two things that happened there. First off is that I just caught a cat. Look at this. I caught a cat. Very, very unique North American, white hair, little Hitler spot on the front, and like a little Hitler haircut and a little Hitler mustache. This is little Kittler, Adolf Kittler. She's my baby, and she likes treats. And I don't want to say what she doesn't like because that might get me reported. So there's Adolf Kittler. She wants out. She got stuck in here. Come on. Come on, baby. You get out there. All right. Well, we're going to figure it out. Oh, so the two things that I thought of that night at that moment when Stuttering John, the confrontation, the necessary act. We traded a million lives, but took we traded in our lives, but took a million back. Anyway, first of all was when Kevin turned over his shoulder and said, "Oh yeah, Stevie's right here," and just offered me up as some sort of physical combatant. That was a first. I had never been like selected as a fighter, as if it was some sort of video game. It was like choose your opponent and your fighter, and I was chosen to go fight. And then John Melendez, Stuttering John, just walked outside as if he were going to fisticuff me. And I remember saying to myself, I was like, all right, decision time. Do you go outside or you don't go outside? And the immediate response was just go out there. And then finally, the one thing that really saved me that night was before I left my place to go to Rodney's, I gave myself a pep talk and I said, Stevie, no matter what happens tonight, do not do anything physical. Unless it's a very dire situation where, you know, someone was attacking someone or I was being attacked. But under no circumstances do you put your hands on anyone, no matter how hard they try to goad you into it. So I'll tell you what, it says something when you're able to keep your wits about you and you give yourself a little pep talk. It could really work out in your favor sometimes. Okay. Just doing some notes here. Okay, so that's that. We didn't get to the bong. Oh, let's get bong lips going over here. Much better. Much better. Penny. Slapjaw Timothy Smallwood. Thanks for the 2-4 Lou. Thank you. Penny is ridiculously boring, and you know it, Stevie. I disagree. Timothy, please, with all due respect, as a supporter of the Lunatics, I don't want to make this sound aggressive or personal, but I would not call Penny boring. Boring? Dude, like, she is fucking gasoline charged tinder, like a firebox. The slightest spark, and this mama is torching the forest. Who doesn't want that? She's literally walking around with a fucking flamethrower in her pocket and a chip on her shoulder. Kind of reminds me of a young Stevie Lou, to be honest. So, respectfully agree to disagree with that statement, Tim. Penny is ridiculously boring. You could call her other things, and if you want to do another super chat where you call her some other stuff, maybe I'll agree with that. If you want to try again, that's fine. We're allowed second tries here, especially super chats. But I would not call her boring. She's ungovernable. She is undeniable. She's undefinable. So I'm Team Penny. Exactly. Look at this. AB even, who never agrees with me. I don't get why I'm supposed to be anti-Penny. Penny is good. The reason why you're supposed to be anti-Penny is if you're in the get-along gang. The get-along gang right now is anti-Penny. So, look at this. Another one here. DJ Electrify. She is Team Penny. We don't see Mint Dancer here. Mint Dancer, Miss Dancer. Yeah, I'm checking. Not checking to see where she is. And interesting. Okay, well, we'll keep rocking. JK Status wants to know which membership level gets you the free ounce every month. That's the high roller level. I forget which level that exactly is, but if you do join whatever that top level I have, and you want to hit me up, we can make some sort of arrangement. Okay, Kitty Cat wants to go. All right. Okay, hold on. I gotta chase a cat out of here. I mean, and that's allegedly. I just wanted to clarify that statement by saying allegedly. Holy shit, I'm behind. All right, let's catch up here. SXFD7. Thanks for the 2-4 Lou. Thank you. You suck at everything. Well, that's not nice. I don't know. I'll tell you what I don't suck at. Reading the Mersh letter. If you haven't heard that yet, you got to go over to Sam Bibley on YouTube and look that up. I think that went pretty well. Timothy Slapjaw, here we go, coming in with another statement. Penny and Darren are equally as boring as Stevie Lou. And shocker, they all follow KB's grimy teeth. Oh boy. Pin the link to Super Tips in the chat. Is that my friend MJ Ranger I see there? Hold on 1 second. That's a good idea, actually. I forgot to do that. I got to get my shit together. It does move pretty fast. I gotta check in. Damn it. There we go. We did it. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's go back up to where I was. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, back to where I was. Thank you. Jesus. There's a lot going on here. Okay. We're not going to be doing it too long today. Might do a tomorrow morning stream. I don't know. We'll see. Puppets of the Dabbleverse coming soon, though. That should be all good to go this week. Just needed an extra week to get some things taken care of. JD, straight shot. The only question I have for Icedancer is, did you almost take Mersh back after he signed the letter M? And also, did he get you a promise ring? All right. Icedancer, where are you? We need to get some answers to some questions. Specific questions here. She is running behind. This is not good. Kind of leaving me out in the leaving me in the lurch over here a little bit. But we'll keep killing time. Went and saw a movie last night. Let's do a little Stevie Lou movie review. Went and saw the new Jason Statham film. I knew he was looking for me. I went and saw the new Jason Statham film, Mutiny, in theaters now, which hilariously was accidentally put on Amazon Prime the other day. I guess I don't know how that happens, but it was supposed to be movie theaters only and being produced by Amazon, and I guess somebody fucked up and uploaded it to Prime for a little while. As a matter of fact, my buddy's mother said she watched it because she was happened to be on Prime at the time, and she likes Jason Statham. So, okay, this one I'll answer this one. MSO 4231. Stevie, will you box Aaron? MSO. Why even ask that? Do you think you have to even ask that? I have always been available and ready at the drop of the hat to throw down with Aaron Emholt, and I know he's ready to go he's ready to do it for with me as well. So, absolutely, without a doubt, I would love a piece of Aaron in the ring. YouTube terms of service, and we could do it for charity, as I've heard him say as well. I think that's a great idea. So all the proceeds to this sort of event should go to charity. Maybe we could put money towards his life insurance payment because he's gonna. Okay, that would be great. Dr. Omega says, "What are you, 14? Grow up and roll a blunt." Ugh, blunt. That was so last year. I am a bong man now. Trying to be more conservative. And then I see my boy Dr. Chow checking in. I just saw him in the chat over here. I said something about Penny being the heart and soul of the Devilverse, which I believe without a doubt is true. So, wow, yeah, the chat is saying that maybe Mersh got to her. That could be. That could be. Okay, we're back. Caught up. Damn, this is true. Sam Bibley is saying that I am now a puppet or the puppet of the Dabbleverse, and Ice is the puppet master. Yeah, maybe that is true. This could be an unmitigated disaster of the likes of when Cardiff had the Cumia Country Puncher. And if that is the case, I am truly sorry. Let's do this because I like to make sure these things are at least working. Let's go.
Stevie, I'm not going to lie. You should just stop. You're not go.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, if I gotta postpone this interview for a later date, we could do that. That's totally fine. As a matter of fact, I can't even stick around much longer. I just wanted to jump in and see if we can get this going, and it looks like, fuck, oh my god, yeah, I'm getting stood up here. So, what are you gonna do? We'll see if I can reschedule this. We're gonna want to make sure that we check out Puppets of the Dappleverse podcast coming out this week. We're just going to say this week. At the very least, you want to see the intro. It's something else. At the very least, you want to see the intro. As a matter of fact, I think that's the only reason why Sam Bibley wants to be involved with this thing at all and get it going, is just so the intro can see the light of day. And I've been proud of myself to actually have kept that under wraps for now. So at the very least, we need to unleash it to the world. But look at this. I was raised college roommate. Thanks for the 2 for Lou. Davido. Yeah, listen, we might have got DeVito'd. We might have all got DeVito'd here, to be honest. I didn't want to touch on this. But since Dr. Mega G is here, I figure we'll at least leave with this. Buckman is making his clout power play. We are witnessing history right now, man. Yeah, the Buckman narrative angle is really quite something to be marveled at. They'll look back on this week in Shmuel Buckman history as a cataclysmic sort of history-making event. As a matter of fact, the most telling thing that happened this week, look at this, just in time, right before I was about to cut off here, the person that everyone wants to talk to right now and get some answers.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Oh, wait. It's Jake. Jake! I think my headphones are down. Hold on.
What's going on, brother?
That's what it was. My headphones are down. Jake, a lot of people thought I was going to have Icedancer on.
Yeah.
But it's just you and I.
Yeah, but Luke, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Not too bad, man. You know, it's Saturday. We're all just trying to live.
Sorry, I just sorry if I didn't get your message. I don't check X a lot because I don't get notifications on X anymore.
That's smart. It's probably not good for you.
And also, I've been dealing with Cash App about stuff. But how are you feeling today, brother?
You know, I had a really stressful, tough week. I've been having some stuff going on. So
I haven't watched MLC. I refuse to do MLC.
yeah, I know you made that known to the world, and I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
I don't hate Kevin. I just got fed up with him paying somebody that has, he disrespects Carmack disrespects everybody.
Right.
And I just got tired of him trying to leverage himself. He says, "Oh, I was in a breakup. I'm in a bad place." I'm like, I have. You want to hear? You want to hear something?
Yes.
I deal with. So when I get offline, this year, last few months, I've had issues. Some of my family's been in and out of hospital.
Wow.
I've had to deal with a water heater that nearly burned. And you want to hear something? I'm just trying to be very respectful to people, but here's the thing. Karmic has got first world.
Now, what if Kevin Brennan offered you $100 to come on right now?
I would do it.
All right.
Here's the thing. He's like, oh, I wouldn't pay you if you do shows for free. But I've done his show for free for the last 3 shows with Scarlett Hampton yelling at him about paying me.
She yells. She will yell. So.
But here's the thing. By the way, I've been listening to.
Jake, what if $100 wasn't available? What if he offered 10? Is that still?
That's actually more than I got paid with. Okay. That's actually a lot more than a lot of other people would pay. People would pay zero. A lot of people would pay zero. Even you, Stevie, wouldn't pay me.
I think I feel like that's now required by law.
Yeah.
But okay.
Here's the thing. No. I'm just. I was telling Kevin, and I was telling Carmack, you might have, but I have bigger issues to deal with. Here's the thing. You had your girlfriend. Sorry, quoting that. I'm putting those in quotes. Was disrespecting everybody, and making you having to drop a few people that were my friends. Felicia was telling Carmack to block KB, female KB.
People are
Squad.
asking, did Kevin Brennan fix your water heater?
No, I was just making that into an example.
Because he does do maintenance. And then also, Dr. Mega G wants to know, why did Buckman turn on you?
I didn't know Buckman turned on me.
Oh yeah, he turned on you pretty hard. So
Oh no.
if I were you, I would get him back. So
Send him over to do shows with Joey C.
All right, Jake. Listen,
hey, hey, KB, you're a good. That's what Carmack was doing. Was told by Felicia to do is to block the female chatters.
Yeah.
And the thing is, right now he's happy. But by the way, guess what? So Haley and Carmack has the same addiction.
To attention.
No, kratom. Allegedly.
Thank you for doing that. Allegedly.
I freaked out on Detroit by Dark today.
That's pretty good.
But by the way, you do have my Cash App, right?
I do. And, you know, at that moment, we usually will say, hey, you know what, Jake? I am going to have to cut it short today. I apologize for...
All right, I'll leave. I'll talk to you later, brother.
I'm taking it down. We're all out of here after this. This is embarrassing. I was supposed to have Icedancer on.
Yeah,
Instead, I got Jake Hudson, so that's a big drop-off, they're saying in the chat here, and I'm going to have to pay for it. So,
listen. By the way, you sent me a link and said, "Hey, you come on."
All right, a little behind the scenes there. That's right. Okay, Jake. That's Jake Hudson, everybody. Thank you very much, Jake. What's your stream called again? Where do you do it all? Oh, okay, there he goes. Yikes. Okay, well. Hey. Icy Uno checking in. Thanks for the 2 for Lou. Stevie, you are awesome. And you are awesome, Icy Uno. You're all awesome. Gina Bobima says, pay Jake. I will be paying Jake. Just so you know, Jake always gets 10 for any appearance. I try to keep that going. Sorry, this was a short show. Didn't have my timing down right tonight, this afternoon. Was hoping to do a little more, but we could revisit this all very soon. But I'm glad I got to jump in for a little bit with the Lunatics. Much more. Mutiny. Jason Statham. Not bad. It wasn't bad. Short and sweet. Right to the point. Statham can act. I know this is news to some of you and redundant to others, but Jason Statham is an actor. And he can do action films. I would put this between Beekeeper and The Working Man. If I'm looking at the past 3 years of Jason Statham films, you've got Beekeeper would be the top. I'd put Mutiny right below it. And then Working Man from last year, I wasn't a big fan of. I thought that one just felt icky. Whereas Beekeeper was a treat, and Mutiny was fun. It was a fun film. Went and saw it in the city last night with some friends, and there was a decent crowd taking it in, and that's always fun. De La checking in. Wow. Thank you, friend. Appreciate that. Haven't seen that name in a while. De La gifting one Realist Stevie Lou membership. So thanks for the membership, Lou. And look at that. Ice Uno pitching in today, helping out, and the universe provides, as one Gino Bisgante has said. Yeah, so before I go, just check in here to make sure Icedancer isn't waiting backstage. Shit. All right. Damn it. I'm going to have to just eat some crow here. I'm going to eat crow on this one, and I'll see what happened behind the scenes and see if we can get her back on for a rain check. Okay? It looks like something may have came up. We'll leave it at that. Before we go, everybody just throw an L up, hit the like button, and enjoy your MLC later. Who knows? Maybe you might see your boy. It's been a while. Or no, it's been a week. But, yeah. Thank you so much for everybody super chatting, gifted memberships. Thanks for being a member. I'm trying to do more membership streams. Thank you to Echo Pineapple for reaching out this week and actually trying to help me out and guide me on some membership-only advice streaming stuff. So we're working on it. It's a work in progress. We got a lot coming. So thank you for being here. Stevie Lou out.